Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I will teach you guys how to create grid and design this kind of logos using IbisPaint X on your mobile phone. So I will click on this plus icon and then I will maintain this size 1080, and if you can't see this size you can actually change the width and the height to 1080 by 1080. So I'll use my hand, the both of my hands, to zoom in and then zoom out. Okay, so I'll change the brush. So I'll pick the brush and then I will choose pencil graphite. So I'll maintain the black color and I will leave this to be 2 pixels. So I'll head to the ruler icon and I'll pick the straight ruler. Alright, so I'll click on add straight ruler and I will use this to rotate my ruler, and then I'll use this to move it. So from here I will just rule a line, then I'll head back to the ruler and then I will off this. So I'll go to the layer and then I will edit this layer. So I'll move this to the end here, and then I will need to copy this layer. So I'll head to this place and then I'll copy this. Alright, so I'll head back and then I'll paste. Alright, so I will also use this to move the layer. So the space or the gap between the first line and the second line will be the gap for the logo. So this depends on the kind of thickness you want in your logo. I'll just leave this to be this. I think this is okay. Alright, so I'll head back to my layer and I will use this to merge down. So this arrow merges all the layers below. Alright, so I'll head back to this and then I will copy and then I'll paste. So I'll move this as well and the distance will be 100. So I'll leave the space. So this will be the space between the first logo and the second logo. So I'll leave it to be 100. And then I will copy again and then I'll paste. With the same space, I'll maintain the same space of 100. So I'll continue to copy and paste until I get the grid that will be enough for my logo. So the number of grid you make depends on the number of logo you want to design. So I think this is enough. So I'll head to my layer and then I'll merge everything down. Alright, so after this I'll head back to this and then I'll paste and rotate this to get a horizontal line. So I'll rotate this to 90 degrees. Alright, sorry, not this. Okay, I'll paste and then I'll head to the angle and rotate to 90 degrees. So I'll just need to move this upward. So next I'll head to this and then I'll pick the circular ruler and then I'll add the circle. So I'll use the circle at the center with a cross to move and the one at the circumference to increase. So what I will do from here is to just draw a circular line this way, and then I can go back to the layer and I will edit that layer. Okay, before I do that, let's go back. So I'll head to layer and then I will create a new layer before I draw the line. So draw the line again and then I'll head back to the layer and I will edit the layer. Alright, so to edit the layer, you click on this and to maintain the center, you increase the size and make sure the circumference of this bigger circle is touching the outer horizontal line. Alright, after that is done, you can zoom in or zoom out to see if it really touches. Okay, so from here I can check this and then I will add another layer and I will draw another circle. Okay, so from here I can deactivate this circular ruler by offing this, and I'll head back to my layer and I'll edit the smaller circle. So the smaller circle should touch the second horizontal line above. Which is that one, and you should make sure they have equal centers and equal gap. If not, you can use the transitions to rotate. Alright. So from here, let's go back to this plate and then paste the former rectangular, the horizontal line we copied earlier. So you can paste this and you rotate as well to 90 degrees since we've copied this, so it still remains copied. Okay, so move this upward and then this should be at the center of the circle you've made. So remember, this drawing depends on the kind of shape you want to use to make your logo. Alright, so from here I'll head back to this and I'll pick the buckets. And I'll start my drawing. Okay, before I make the drawing, I will need to merge all these all these layers of the grid together so I can separate the grid and the design. So this is for the grid, so I'll create another layer by clicking on this. So this layer will be for the drawing. So you can zoom this and then it gets the accurate painting. You can also erase, so you enable the gap recognition, so you can erase a single gap. So in case of any errors, you can switch from the color bucket to the eraser, which is this. So this eraser erases, and then the color bucket adds colors or add paintings to your design. Alright. So from here you can disable the grid and save without the grid, or you can add up the grid and save with the grid. Alright, so let me save without the grid. So I will disable this and then click on this and save as PNG or save as transparent PNG. So I'll save as transparent PNG. So thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in my next tutorial.